Tori Wilson,
Right.
Lacey Evans, Mickie James makes her return. Nikki Cross, Alicia Fox, Mandy Rose, Dakota Kai, Carmella, Tamina, Lana, which the Lana thing was kind of confusing how they did that, but Alexa Bliss, Ember Moon, Nia Jax, and Natalya. Now, the winner of that was Bianca Belair, the EST of WWE.
That's right. That was one of our options for our picks.
Yeah.
Reserved. So I'm glad to see that. See what we're gonna do for WrestleMania for.
So, before doing this, I did check social media. Some people are thinking she's going to challenge Sasha, but I'm looking at it, and technically, she could do Sasha or she could do Asuka, and they would both be good matches.
Both would be. She does. If she, I don't know if she wouldn't go back to NXT though. Back with that, I think she'll stick with SmackDown and Raw. Honestly, which NXT is really their brand, but it's not the way in the respective way WWE views it. But I could see a little more with trash talk and the way things are. I could see it being more of going against Sasha Banks, but one of them gotta be heel. And it's going to be Sasha would have to turn heel. So I just don't want to see a face versus face. And honestly, if Bianca goes, at least chooses with Sasha Banks, I think the crowd's going to choose Bianca. She's the underdog. She's the one that's coming up. And you don't hear all the trash talk. And you just see Sasha Banks going to go heel if she chooses her. Now, I know we still got a couple months to go, so you know what way the title's going to change hands. And that's good. Same thing for Asuka. So
I don't think the title will change hands. I just kind of had a inkling it will probably be a triple threat, and they're gonna shoe in a heel between the two of them.
That's very possible, and a heel could be Charlotte, but I'd like to see some.
No,
I think it could be.
You know who I think it would be? It would be Bayley.
That would be a very good pick.
It would triple threat. Honestly, it would be a great WrestleMania if it was a triple threat between Bianca, Sasha, and Bayley.
Well, it would be because obviously Bianca and Bayley have their issues. So I mean, yeah, that would be a great turnaround and get the heel in there instead of turning Sasha heel. She just turned babyface again. So I'm saying it's just better off to get that direction. Bayley needs something to do for WrestleMania. She's just one of the top stars. So putting her into some kind of media. No offense, but like a mediocre lower card match wouldn't make any sense. So it would need a triple threat, however they decide to go about doing that. So yeah,
and I think it would be a good, like match in general, because at that point you have the heel. You don't have to worry about turning some of your either one of your two top faces on SmackDown heel to make it work. You can play off of Bayley and Sasha having their issues, play off of Bianca and Bayley having their issues, and then during the match, of course, now Sasha and Bianca have to face off against each other, and then you can still, while they're facing off against each other, have Bayley heel it up. I mean, that's the best. That might be the best bet without having to change the dynamics of either character.
Absolutely. So, I mean, of course, you better not freaking tell me, I called it.
No, I won't.
Yeah, right. You just did it during the pay-per-view, too.
I think, the entrant? I think it was the entrant, right?
One of those, Victoria, I think it was. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just shocked because it was like, man, I wasn't like full on into it. It was more or less like, wow, we were kind of right on that one.
Word. Like, I call it too, damn it. All I get is, you always say I called it. Like you called it.
I called it. I called it. I called it.
All right.
completely forgot where we're going with that. But yeah, I just think that would probably be the best thing to do for them, and hopefully WWE does it because we all know how WWE likes to do things.
But one of the cool things that's made some history tonight too was having the 24/7 title change hands during the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to get into that. Thank you for bringing that up. I wanted to get into that.
I was like, that's the first time for everything, and so it's cool to see Alicia Fox out of the blue win the title, and R-Truth getting involved. For a second, I thought that R-Truth was thinking this is the Men's Royal Rumble match.
He's like, did. He did.
He did, but I guess when I thought that, I was like, when it first came out, and then you see his reactions, I'm like, hey, he thought it was the Men's Royal, he wasn't in the Men's Royal match. But it's like when he first came out to the staging area there, I was like, does he actually, are they portraying him to think that it's the Men's Royal match? Of course, he saw his reaction, thinking, wait, what were y'all doing?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and I like the fact that during that, so he after this, he ends up getting pinned by Alicia Fox, and she wins, and then he gets the title back. But he cuts the whole promo like, there's at the Royal Rumble, there's foxes, there's rabbits, there are animals everywhere. All right, man. Well, get out of here now.
Gotta love R-Truth.
He's definitely underapprecied there.
Oh yeah, I think he is, but at least they still give him good airtime. At least they give him that. That 24/7 deal is all him, and he just has the best. Man, he's just beyond entertaining.
Yeah, he is. And it sucks because when he had that one feud when he first started the little Jimmy thing, the one they had with John Cena, that would have been. I think they should have pulled the trigger on him winning the title back then. I think it would have been a big deal, and I mean, yeah, it would change history a little bit as who's the first Black WWE champion, but
it'll still get pushed for him. I know it would be kind of interesting for him to win the title, but here's a good question though.
It would just would have been good for him to be the first Black NWA champion and the first Black WWE champion.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I haven't heard anything, but does R-Truth, Ron Killings, does he do stand-up comedy? I know he does stuff on social media, but I mean actually on the stage.
I don't think he does.
He should do that, man.
There is a WWE wrestler who does stand-up comedy, and you would not think it's him.
Yeah, Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, he doesn't come across like a person that would do that.
Yeah, I'll have to go. If he's on YouTube, I'll check him out. But I seen that a while back that he does stand-up comedy. There was a rumor a while back. I don't know if it was true or not. Mick Foley was doing stand-up.
Yeah, he does. He does. You're right.
Yeah, but R-Truth needs. I mean, whenever the world gets, calm again a little bit, whenever that day may come. But it'd be nice to have him on a stand-up night and do something.
I think he'd also do good at like improv stuff.
He could, yeah, I would say so too. I mean, he just needs to be out there doing his thing. He's funny as can be on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch his stuff?
And I didn't see any of this stuff on Instagram. I could believe it based on what you see of him on TV.
Yeah, he's definitely hilarious. But anyway, yeah, it was cool to see that moment in the women's Royal Rumble there, and congrats Bianca Belair.
Yep.
And EST WWE.
Right. Right. Then we went into the last man standing match between Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. We all knew who was going to be the end of this one.
That Trout would see he got his table clean, baby.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah. But I will say, you got to give him a little bit of credit because man, did Kevin Owens look great against
Oh,
Roman.
he did, and I don't know how in the world. I mean, I know his experience, I know his adrenaline, I know his pre-plan, blah, blah, blah. But for him to especially go through all that, what KO did go through, and still keep on going, man, I don't know. I know he's the first one to ever go through a rough match, but man, you go through all that and you're still going hard. It's just, I give applause to both guys, but kind of a little more especially George KO, honestly. Just for all that he went through in that match, man, it is unbelievable. So I was expecting a great match, but I was not going to go that far on it.
Yeah, he even did a senton, actually, a really high senton onto Roman. But either way, he at one point there was a part where Roman says something about the grandfather, or whatever. That fires KO up, and he goes, you're not half the man he was, blah blah blah. Power bombs him onto the table. Like, this was an opportunity for KO to kind of show him. And it's weird. I don't think their match or their feud is done.
I hope not. I mean, you still got let's keep on saying, we still got a couple months to WrestleMania, so I hope they at least have something else going on. I would think they do, honestly, with the way, especially when things went tonight. Still got the Chamber pay-per-view coming up, so I would think they have at least that to go through.
I would like to see KO and Reigns in an Elimination Chamber match together.
Tear it up, man. I don't know if they're gonna, do that or not, but it'd be interesting to see that. Or what else can they really? I mean, there's a number of matches they could do again, or didn't do again, but do for their feud. But who's up top, last man standing, really would be. It would be one hell of a match, though. But yeah, that was a hell of a match. The only thing I saw that we talked about before we went on the air, I think a number of listeners seen it too, was when Roman Reigns was handcuffed to that equipment, we'll call it, lighting equipment. And Paul Heyman was trying to uncuff him with a key, and the referee stopped the count. I was like, okay, I know he's probably going to win the match anyways, Roman, but they really made it, they had to buy some time because Paul was having a hard time getting the cuffs unlocked. I'm like, really, you're just buying into this? Really? But I know they had to buy a little time, but yeah, you saw the count stop. I'm like, okay, this is where they are having a hard time. They got to buy a little time, but it sucked. Nobody, of course, they had to, the announcers had to sell it too because they knew they were having a hard time. They wouldn't say, "Oh, the referee stopped counting. What's going on with that?" We all saw it. So I thought that was like, man, but for a second there, I thought that KO was going to win when that count got to round 8. I'm like, and of course, Reigns did his heelish move with the referee.
Yeah, it was a good match overall.
Oh yeah.
Again, I'm big on not letting feuds go too long. This one just seems to be more interesting, and I guess they just found a way to make it super personal, and I think that's why I'm really into it.
It hasn't really been going on for too long. I mean, KO takes time off. They haven't gotten overly personal. I mean, they have. I mean, it's not like it's okay. You don't like the Drew versus Randy Orton feud because he thought that went too long. This one had its stop and goes a little bit, and then it's like I feel like there's still definitely more time to go with this. So they'll stop it before WrestleMania, of course, but it's still fairly fresh. I mean, and plus, who's Reigns really gonna? I mean, the Reigns could face other people, but might as well go ahead and keep on going with what you got.
Exactly.
And it's working.
It's working. That's what's important. The next one was the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble. So we had, and this is a number of entrants by how they came in numerical order. Edge, Randy